Kiss FM.
Right now, 5 minutes past the hour of 11 o'clock, and it's time now for our feature we call The Dog Spot with Gail Skinner from the Dog Emporium in Porsche's that only opened officially last Tuesday. So obviously my first question to Gail is, how's your first 4 or 5 days in business been?
It's been really good, Owen. We've had a lot of interest in dog training and also in the grooming. We've had a few people coming in to buy things, and next week we've got our dog beds coming in, so we're going to get everything ready for Christmas.
Well, as you know, pop down at the end of your very first day, and I must say, well done. I've never seen a doggy shop looking so posh and upmarket as yours.
Thank you very much.
And I particularly like the little garden for the puppy training. Is that what it's for?
Yes, that's our training room. We've had dogs in there this week, and we're working on some behavioural problems with different dogs and their owners, and they're thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah, perhaps you could do a bit of training on Paul. He's spilling the sugar on my coffee now. Anyway, getting back to the point in question, of course, we touched on this briefly and we were introduced to Key, the Border Collie Cross, who is an assistance dog. A lot of people have asked me, what's an assistance dog? Well, I know it. For the benefit of the people who don't, what are they?
Well, an assistance dog is an animal or dog, they do use horses as well, that are trained specifically to alert, for example, for medical problems or as a guide dog. They're individually trained for a specific purpose to help a person with a disability.
Ah, okay. So what kind of things? I know I've seen dogs, I've seen the programs where they take your socks off, they answer the phone, they open the doors.
Yeah, they do all kinds of things like this. They can also be used to pull wheelchairs for people that have problems in moving a wheelchair. They can be used for people with balance problems to aid them and to assist them with standing. They're also used for alerting people with medical conditions such as epilepsy, diabetes, these type of things.
Well, as you probably know, years ago I used to be a police dog handler for a very short space of time. We always used to say to people, don't touch the dog, you know. Is this advisable with assistant dogs, and how would they recognise it was a working dog rather than a pet?
Well, normally assistance dogs are wearing a jacket, or they're identified by a collar or a harness which states that they are working. These dogs normally people can't touch. There are signs on them that say please don't touch them. The reason for this is that the dog is actually concentrating on the owner, and if it's being distracted by the members of the public touching the dog, it doesn't do its job properly.
Yeah, well, of course, we were introduced to Key, who is a Border Collie Cross. We know Labbies are brilliant for blind people, but he is only a young dog, and he started his training when he was, 6, 8 weeks old?
Yes, he started very, very young. He is a Border Collie, and normally they are very high-energy dogs, but he seems to be completely different. He's very low energy. He does have his mad 5 minutes, but mostly he's working.
And what's he learnt so far?
So far, he's learnt to alert when the levels of my blood are dropping. He alerts to this. He also alerts that I haven't taken medication if I've forgotten it in the morning. He opens doors, closes doors, brings medication from the cupboards. He'll go into a room, turn the lights on, open the door, go to the cupboard, open the cupboard, get the medication out and bring it to me.
Now, how long has it taken to teach? He's only a young dog. How long's it taken?
Key's only 9 months old now. He does a little bit of training every day. We use a clicker training method with him with positive reinforcement, and he does learn very, very quickly.
So he's got this sense then that to know that there's something wrong or you've forgotten something.
Yes, he has a sense. I think a lot of dogs have this, and it can be trained and it can be encouraged in dogs. So even if you have a pet dog at home and you have a disability or you have a problem and you'd like the dog to be trained to assist you, this is possible.
Or if you've got a problem pooch.
Problem pooches we can work with.
Yes, they can be trained. Now, if you've got any questions you'd like me to put to Gal on this dog spot or at any time, please pop an email to ong@kissfm.p.